There we go. Well, hello into people. How you guys doing? Hope you're doing okay. Now this is a live Q&A session that I'm starting off right here. Hope you're doing well and everything. Basically, this is just where I'm gonna answer a load of questions for about an hour or so. If you're watching this on the replay, just leave your comments in the description box. That would be really, really cool. Really, really good to know what your questions are. Just as a general update before we get into it. Hi, Drew. Just as a general update and just to let everyone know who's watching this, I am going to be laxing my upload schedule for a little bit. Hi, Charlotte. Basically, just to let you know, I'm going to be uploading once a week for a little while. Hi, Iris. Iris, even. Yeah, just so that you all know before we get started with this, I'm going to be uploading once a week for a little while. Just got a lot going on in my life right now, so like just this is the priorities that I've got at the minute. So just to make sure that you keep up to date with things, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you click the notification bell to all so you can see all of my videos and posts and everything. And yeah, that's the update. So literally, like I say, this is a Q&A. This is literally where you can ask me anything you want. Now, basically, it's just going to be a chilled little session thing that I'm going to have up on the channel for a while. So literally, any questions you've got, throw them at me, and we'll just see how this goes. So, firstly, hi everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Okay. Ooh, by the way, I did the dare and asked Daniel for some hair. He was like, "Ah, man, David, you could have sold David Patel. David Patel. You could have sold Daniel Patel's hair for like probably like $10-20. I probably would have bought it and just kept it in like a little flask thing. Oh, that would have been awesome. But anyway, yeah. Uh, do you talk to yourself out loud? Yeah, I do quite a lot, all of the time. Hi, Nick. How you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Basically, I talk to myself a lot because it's just a way for me to process my own thoughts. If I'm talking out loud, it just helps me, like, I don't know, it just helps. Yes, I am adjusting the light because it keeps like the light on my end keeps like moving up and down. I don't know whether it's just because I'm, yeah, it's probably just because I'm moving about. I'll try not to move about a lot. I'll try. Hi guys, hello. Not very well, just pop and say hi. Oh well, it's lovely to see you, Nick. Anyway, do you take video requests? Sometimes, sometimes it's just a case that someone will suggest something in the comments section, and I'll think, oh, that might be a good idea to do for a video, and I'll just do it. That can be the thing as well. You know, um, but I love it when people suggest stuff to me. I really do. It is really nice when people say, oh, have you thought about doing this kind of video? And then I'll think, oh, I haven't actually thought about that before. So no, I do take video suggestions sometimes. Emmanuel, nice to meet you. I haven't seen you around here before, but how did you meet your fiance? Uh, I met her online. Firstly, like we just got chatting, and then we met up. Oh God, 6 years ago, and I met her online. Like, pretty much, quite honestly, I'm not that sort of person that picks people up in bars and things. It's just cringy to me. So I met her online. Um, I just thought she was a really, really cool person, and her personality like really shone through in the chats that we had. So I was like, I really want to meet this person, and I ended up meeting her, and it was just instant. I was just like, she's really great. I want to know more about her. I want to like talk to her more. So that's how I met Nicola. There's loads of questions. Jesus. uh, it's good to talk. Hmm. I wrote I wrote you. Oh, you messaged me. Oh, was that the thing where no, I did read it. I did read it, but it came up in my spam folder on IG. So I was like, because usually when people send me messages, sometimes it goes into there. Usually it's like, do you want to sub to my channel and I'll sub to your channel and things. But I did see it. I thought it was a good idea. So I'm potentially thinking of doing that. I don't know how I would ask people. Would I just ask people in a video or something maybe, and then people send me things relating to the idea that you had? But it was a really good idea, so I really do appreciate you sending that over to me. It was a really good idea. For apps, for example, your web browser, do you prefer light or dark mode? Dark mode all day, every day. Just I have the dark mode on my Twitter. It is just I couldn't live without it. I have the dark mode on my YouTube as well. Absolutely saving grace. I don't know. I even at work, I have dark mode on. I don't know. I think it's just better to look at the dark mode in comparison to the light mode. Light is just a bit light. I'm a bit more. I'm a more of a, I'm a I'm a black aesthetic person. I like black. So, do you know that? Right, really, really random for this Q and A. I know, but do you know when your belt digs into your stomach? It's the most annoying thing in the world, especially when you're sat down. Feel for me, feel for me right now. Oh, hey, hi Harriet. Hey, one question. In your school days before you went to college, do you stand up for yourself if teachers blame on you for no reason? Would you record them what they do, or would you not? No, I'd try to maybe talk to them about it, and I'd try to have a discussion with them about it. It's a bit of a weird one for me because I was always afraid of getting into trouble and things, and someone when a teacher says things like, "Oh, you did this wrong," or there was an issue. Either I would talk to the teacher directly, but 9 times out of 10, I would talk to another teacher about it, and they would resolve it. But I wouldn't record anyone without their consent because obviously it just looks bad on you if you're randomly recording a conversation and then say, "Oh, I've got proof." It looks bad on you. So I would quite honestly just try to have a conversation with them or someone that you are closer to in terms of teachers and things. It just helps going forward, I would say. That is a great question. How long are you going to be live for? Probably about an hour. I am sorry for being late, by the way. Me and Nicola have got this thing at the minute where she's watching Vampire Diaries. I wasn't really into it in the beginning, but I'm sort of into it now. So I was watching an episode of Vampire Diaries, and basically, if I ever miss an episode, she just catches me up. We're on season 7 at the minute, which is great. Does your condition get easier the older you get? You're 21 now. I assume. Okay. Um, I think you just learn to cope with things, I guess, and you come up with your own strategies for dealing with things. That's what I'd personally say. Like, I don't know, you just tend to deal with things the best you can, and you just find new ways of coping with things. So I wouldn't say it gets easier. I guess you just find different ways of coping with things, I would say. Hi Amy. Okay, so I have autism. I stim a lot. Two of my stims involve me tapping my foot on the floor. I do that. Tapping my fingers on the table. I used to do that a lot, not as much now. It's annoying people, but I can't help it. How can I stop it? Um, Thing is, if it's something that you need to do, I wouldn't necessarily say stop it, I guess. Maybe maybe one of the things you could possibly do is maybe divert to a different stem that is still going to, you know, help you in that regard, I guess. I mean, I foot tap all of the time and it might annoy some people, but I don't know. I guess like I'm just comfortable with who I am, I guess. And I know some people may not be like that, and that's absolutely fine as well. But I don't know, maybe have a look at maybe like doing another stim or something like that. I'm not saying don't stim. That's not what I'm suggesting here. I'm just saying, you know, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard because I'm not you. So I feel like it's a bit wrong of me to say, oh, you should try this or you should try that. I think maybe have a look at like maybe explore different stims and maybe see what you like and dislike and see what works. But I would never say stop stimming at all. That's that's just not a good thing to do. I have a question. Where do babies come from? You did say ask anything. David, they come from the sky. They come from cranes. They cranes, like the bird cranes, not like actual cranes. Can you imagine the babies? Like there was like a bag of like a sack of babies, and there was like a mechanical crane delivering babies off to people. That would be insane. That would be crazy. But no, but babies come from stalks. That's it, not cranes. Stalks. Thank you. That'd be great if you could do that. Did you ever have issues academically? Yeah, I would say so. My English is like sorry, not my English. Someone criticized me for saying English. My literacy was never very good. It's still not. I don't know how grammar works. Quite literally, I don't know how to do grammar. Um, like the thing is, I don't feel I'm stupid or anything like that. I know what I mean when I'm saying things. Sometimes it doesn't come across the in the way that I would like it to come across, or people misunderstand sometimes, or I like go around in circles to get to an answer or say an answer. I think I think like with one of the other questions, I think it's just trying to find, if you have an issue with something, trying to find your way of like handling that and trying to succeed because, you know, if you I don't know, I guess if you let things get to you and you don't like try to figure out a solution that is good for you, then things aren't going to improve. I mean, that's what I've found personally. If I've been struggling with something, I'll just try a way that works for me. And when I do find that thing, it really does help. So that's what I would suggest. That is what I'd suggest. Hi Tyler. I love eggs as well. Hi Jack. Oh my god, there's so many comments. Oh my god, I'm really sorry guys. Oh my god. Oh Hatman, hello, hello. Oh my god, right. I'm gonna try and I'm a slow reader as well. You should give YouTube advice in your future lives, like you should do a live stream to give since there's a lot you could talk about. Yeah. Would you guys want to see that, like a live YouTube Q&A slash thing? Won't be here long. Editing a video for. Yeah, Jack, aren't you doing when videos now? That's really awesome. We were looking for a videographer actually, but we've got someone. You were gonna say you were a black guy, then Fortnite. David, you saw right through me. Oh no. Hi Linda. Hey, I know you play guitar, but I was wondering, do you also sing? I myself use singing and playing music as a way of coping with my autism. A little bit embarrassing. I have a SoundCloud account. It's still live where wrote my own songs and I sung my own songs. Um, I'm not gonna say what it is. If someone wants to deep dive and try to find it, good luck to you. You'd have to know my full name first and then add the word music, all one word. If you know my full name, then you'll end up finding it quite quickly. So good luck. I like singing. I find it quite therapeutic. Me and my fiance Nicola, we went to Asda 'cause she had to pick up something, and they had "By the Way" from the Red Hot Chili Peppers on. I love the Red Hot Chili Peppers. They're amazing. I just had that lyric all. It was like the chorus, like the stand in line, seeing the show tonight, man, all that. That was just going around in my head all the time. I was like, and yeah, I like singing. I'm terrible at it. I can't sing properly to save my life. Appreciate those that do. I find it quite therapeutic as well. Are you going to VidCon? No, I shall not be going to VidCon. Wedding first. I am planning to come to London and Manchester in summer 2020 though. I'm planning to go to the London Autism Show as well as the Manchester Autism Show. I don't know whether I can talk about this here, but I'm hoping to do something maybe for the Manchester Autism Show, maybe. I'm hoping. Are you an egg? No, Tyler, I am not an egg. I am a chicken. I do prepare yourself for big events beforehand. For instance, you're moving out to your own place, thinking of how things would change when you get older, like retirement and stuff. Yeah, I have to mentally prepare myself. Like, for example, this place, when I moved here, it was literally the most terrifying thing in the world. Excuse me. Like, I've moved before in things, but I've never actually owned my own place. Well, we rent, but like this is like the first place that me and my other half have had to ourselves. So this was like a massive change. I have to like mentally prepare myself, think, right, what do I need to do? And like, I don't know, you just take it as it comes, I guess. And I guess as well, it's just that whole thing of making sure you're prepared in your mind for doing it, and don't not being afraid to do it, I guess. Why don't you post TikToks? Just wondering. I have been thinking about. See, I struggle with TikTok because I don't know what to do. Like, I know, I kind of know what I want to do. I'm just thinking of how to do it. And plus, for me, like TikTok's just an outlet. It's just like a little bit of fun, like nothing serious. I don't plan on like uploading a load to TikTok, just whenever I can and whenever I think of something good up in my noggin. I just haven't been thinking of anything good recently, so I haven't. Yeah, that's the only reason I haven't used TikTok. Iris is talking Danish, not Danish, Dutch. Sorry, Iris. Sorry. My son is so honest with his feelings. Does that change? Does that change so you learn to know what's. My son's so honest with his feelings. Does that change so you learn to know what's socially acceptable or not? Hmm. I guess so. I guess if you're honest with your feelings, I guess you kind of learn what's socially acceptable, what's not. I guess it's that whole thing of trial and error, I guess. Yeah. Oh, just to let everyone know here as well at this point, if you just joined or anything like that, on the channel I'm going to be uploading once a week going forward. Basically, life's getting in the way of things. I've got things in my personal life that I need to sort out and put my attention to. But I'm going to be uploading on a Tuesday like I normally do. So If you're new and you want to keep up to date with everything, make sure you subscribe, click the notification bell to all so you get notified every time I upload to the channel, or just follow me on my social medias. I hope to God they are in the bottom of, yeah, they are. Yeah, like everything's all my social media stuff is linked down below. Just so you know, and it's all there. Not just video and weddings, my dude. I'm editing videos for other YouTubers now. Oh, Jack, you'll have to DM me sometime. We need to chat. Hi, Laurel. Hello. I definitely need to find that SoundCloud. Oh god, Jack found the SoundCloud. Oh god. Oh, people have found the sound. Oh my god. When you're here in Manchester, we definitely are going to film a collab. Yes, I want to, sir. I want to very much. Or at least meet up. You ain't slipping away without meeting me. No, I want to meet you, Jack. I want to meet you. And plus, I did promise you a few months ago that I wanted to do something with you anyway. You know, whether it's for your channel, my channel, or we just do videos for both channels. You know, I'm really up for it. I think it'd be a good laugh. And plus, it'd be quite interesting filming with another person because I don't really get to do it that often. Like the last time I actually filmed properly with someone was Paul. Gonna become an egg. It's your destiny. Or I'll become a chicken first. I don't know anyone who's going to VidCon, so I think I will just say for Vid Summit next year. I was gonna say, David, like I know a few people in this chat who are going to VidCon. Jack's going to VidCon, I believe. I can teach you TikTok if you want. Yeah, you can do, Charlotte, if you'd like to. Going soon. Right, I'm nearly caught up. Do you think society's views on autism have changed? Yeah, for the most part. For the most part, I think so. Um, I think I feel like generally, like when it comes to mainstream stuff, I feel like that's gonna take longer. Because of just the way like media sells stories and things, you know, they've got to be clicky. The titles of their articles and things, you know, they've got to attract people into reading the story, so it could be the most egregious. Like, it's not even a word. It's probably not. I probably made it up. But no, there could be like the most ridiculous title in the world just to get people to click on their articles and things like that. Which I don't think is the best way to talk about autism at all. I mean, even the article that I was lucky enough and fortunate enough to do with the Daily Mirror. Was it Daily Mirror? Yeah, it was the Daily Mirror. Like when they approached me, it was all like, "Oh, you know, we want to talk about autism positively," and then they put like the weird, like this, like the most clickbaitiest title I had ever seen in my life. I'm gonna have to get the title up because I can't remember it to save my life. But I think no, generally when it comes to society, I think we are becoming a lot better. I think there's still a ways to go, but that's just generally what I think. I think we are getting better though, and I did find the title for it was the Daily Mirror that I was in. Autistic man fed up of being called I'll start that again. Autistic man fed up of being called a liar reveals 5 things you should never say to someone with condition. They don't even say. Well, no, they said autism in the title, I guess. There you go, that's the title. Yeah, I was actually on a Daily Mirror news article last year. That was actually the thing that got me up to 1,000 subscribers. It's mad how that was a year ago. It still feels like yesterday. I mean, I was 26 in that article. God, it's absolutely bonkers. Absolutely blemmin' bonkers. Oh God, so many questions. So many questions. Oh my God. Tyler, I'll become an egg. I'll dress up as an egg in a video or something. I'm only joking. You should start a collab channel at some point. I'm quite happy with the one I've got at the minute, Drew. Hope we get to do one on each of our channels. I love it when they say we also filmed a video on his channel. Check out the link to that. Whenever I call up, we only have time for one. Ah, well, don't worry, Jack. We'll film 2 videos or something like that. I don't know where I'm gonna stay in Manchester though. I don't know whether to stay like somewhere near Event City or like I know one of my friends was talking about staying with them, but I think their situation's changed, so I might need a place to stay. I can afford a hotel, but I mean, probably most of my expenses are gonna go on London anyway. I think so. Indie egg. Oh, for God's sake! Right, does everyone want to be me to be an egg? Cause I can like do something. I don't know. Tyson. Oh, bye, Jack. Bye. It's frightening. Speaking of, gotta go. Need to finish this video. Fair enough. Got a spare room here if you need it. It'll be cheaper than a hotel. Huh? I might talk to you later about that, Jack, actually. Yo, yo, yo. Hello. I've seen some ADHD ones like that too. Just be honest with people about my ADHD and hoping folks watch. Yeah, I think when it comes to conditions and things, well, talking about anything to do with yourself, it's always good being honest. And I wasn't trying to be weird or anything, guys. I was playing with a big little plastic thing and it's gone underneath my doofer, and it's going to annoy me until I get it out. But yes, ask away. This is where you ask me anything you want. Like, literally anything. I have to be honest about it. There we go. I got it back. Like, I found this on the floor. I probably shouldn't even be playing with it, to be honest. So, I'll put it away. Woo! Oh, God, so many comments. Jesus Christ. Dude, bring a light box to Manchester. We can hang it next to mine. Oh, that one. I'll see if I can get it in my suitcase. Background music gives music to the... Bye, Linda. I'm so far behind on comments. I'm so far... But then, like a cute egg, like a Pokemon. I don't remember the name. Why is everyone talking about me being an egg? I've got an egg head. I don't need to be an egg. You can just look at my face and it's an egg. Look, look. Look, I'm an egg. Then just go, bah! Like that. Oh, God. Right. The light box with the letters for the backdrop. Yeah. What came first, a chicken or an egg? Chicken. But where did the egg come from? What would your videos have been about if you started in 2005, since that's when YouTube launched? That's a good question. Probably about how much I loved video games, because I used to really be into my video games back in the day, and like I used to play like Final Fantasy X. I was a proper gamer person. I didn't really go out and socialize with people. Like, I didn't have like friends outside of school, and I didn't actually meet up with them because I found the whole construct of it weird. No, I want you to be yourself. I am being myself. Yeah, Iris, it's Togepi, the Pokemon in the egg, just in... Right. Anyone got any questions for me? My friends, my dudes, my dudes. No, Drew. No. I'm not having another channel. This one is just fine the way it is. What was I doing in 2005? Can't remember. Trying to remember. I was in school. I was in year 8, going into year 9 in secondary school. That's what I was doing. I was a terrible kid. Well, I wasn't terrible. I was a good kid, but eh. Say the first word that comes to mind. I want to say something, but it's not really appropriate to say on a live stream. Um, Batteries, because I've got batteries right in front of us. And I was thinking, I didn't want to say something silly. Will you be doing Vlogmas? No, I don't plan on doing Vlogmas. I'm not putting up a video every single day. That'll kill me. I am planning on doing some Christmas related videos though in around December. I have actual videos planned to go up at Christmas, so I'm quite looking forward to that. Obviously, they're gonna be like some of them are gonna be autism related. Some of them are just gonna be like questions about Christmas and all that. What are your sensory sensitivities? Mine are touch, noise, and certain smells. Fluorescent lights don't bother me that much. Like I've talked about touch on the channel, but I'm not really that sensitive to touch. I don't mind touching people, people touching me. It's when it comes out of nowhere, like people touch me on the shoulder or something. That's where I'm a bit like, what you doing? I just like prefer my personal space, I guess, which I don't know what that would come under. Mainly noise for me. Like I've talked about noise on the channel before. Noise is just my go-to. Not a fan. But the thing is, like playing music in a band, like so, I think it's like certain types of noises, and often when I'm playing and stuff, I do have earplugs in. But I think for me, it's that whole thing of I enjoy the act of playing music, so therefore I'll do as much as possible to be able to enjoy it. And I kind of put the sensitivity to noise in the background of my mind, and then when I get home, I just like collapse. So noise is definitely one for me. Certain materials as well, I would say. Certain smells, I'd say as well. I mean, cleaning products give me a headache. I only recently discovered this. Nicola was cleaning like certain parts of the house. It smelt of chlorine. I love the smell of chlorine. I also love the smell of fires. I'm just that guy. But anyway, the house smelled of chlorine and stuff, but it was like really potent. Like it was a really strong smell, and it just gave us the worst headache. Like I just felt ill. So I guess in that sense, it smells don't really work for me, I guess. First thing, Pikachu. There you go. Why is an egg? Tyler, can you stop talking about eggs, mate? Can you dab? Boo! I dabbed. There you go. You should do. You should do 12 days of videos. No, it's not I'm not doing daily videos. I've already said in videos, unless it's something actually meaningful to what I talk about on the channel, it's just no. There's no point of me doing it. I'm not having a go. I'm just stipulating. Random people shouldn't touch me. Fair enough. Hello, Andy, fellow streamer, and one of my viewers is autistic. Some of the things she says. Let me get into a proper position to read this. Hello, Andy, fellow streamer, and one of my viewers is autistic. Some of the things she seems very out of place contextually at times. What are the best measures for me to What are the best measures for me to best help her? That's a really good question. Um, I think the thing is just I guess listening to what they have to say and just saying and like well it depends what they're talking about, I guess. But I guess for me when I'm commenting on videos and things, because I do my very best to try and reply to everyone on my videos when the people leave comments and things. I really do try with that. Um, I guess I think it's just about being encouraging, and if they're commenting something which is I don't know, they're down or upset about something. I guess it's just about trying to be there or just being encouraging, I guess. Or if it doesn't make sense, maybe just ask them, I guess. But I get what you mean though. Sometimes I'll read comments and sometimes they don't make sense. But I think it's about just being there, I guess, and just trying to help. But the main thing I've learned is, you know, there's only so much that you can do as a creator. Yes, you want to try and help people as much as you can, but it's not always the best to go out of your way for everyone in a sense that leaves comments. I'm not saying picking and choosing or anything like that. What I'm saying is, um, just being there if and when you can and stuff. I hope that was helpful. That's a really good question. That's a really, really good question. Andy mentions Chloe and me must hold back top. That. No problem. Hope you have a great day. I hate when people touch my sides. Yeah. No idea what Vlogmas is. David, basically, it's where you upload a video a day in December, from December 1st till December 25th, I think. I have no intention of doing Vlogmas. I don't really care about Vlogmas or any of the other vlog, Vlogtober or Vlogtis or Vlog for me or whatever. I don't know. I don't really care about that stuff. I'd rather take time to make content that's actually good rather than put out garbage. That's just the way I see it. I do that with ADHD and sometimes baffles because my mind's always racing with loads of random thoughts. It's something another YouTuber mentioned recently. Wasn't being mean though. She was just confused. Okay, Charlotte, no problem. I was gonna say, Charlotte, don't stay up really late because of me. All right. Oh, actually, do you know how you watched the live stream last week, Charlotte? Did you end up blaming me on you, like saying, "Oh, Andy, they kept me up" or whatever, during the last stream? Because I know you were talking about blaming me. Oh, I didn't. Oh, fair enough. Vlogger we. Actually, I should rename it so that so people don't think it's something else. Yeah. What is Rule 34? I don't know what Rule 34 is. I hope it's not a meme thing. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know what Rule 34 is. I guess it's a rule where you make up your own rules and just do your own thing. I don't know. Joe is the best YouTuber and he even lives in... I'm really confused. Who's Joe? Also, hi to the stream. Hello. How do doody? Who do do? He do doody dee. Joe Mama. So funny. I pulled an all-nighter last night, which is why I'm going to bed soon. Fair enough. Fair enough. Has anyone got any other questions for me? You can literally ask me anything for the next 20 minutes. Hello there. Do you like horses? Yeah, I like horses. I don't know whether horses like me that much though. Because I recently went away with my fiance. We went away with her family in the back. Well, we were living in a field, effectively in a cottage, and up in the other fields there was all sorts of animals. And the horses, you could like literally go up to the horses and feed the horses and things. I tried going up to one of the horses and they were just like, so I don't know whether horses like me that much, but I like horses. Would you ever create your own app? Excuse me. I don't know if apps are my thing really. It'd be fun to do it. It would definitely be fun to try and do an app, I guess. What are your special interests? Right, Amy, next week I'm doing a video all about special interests. I talk about some of my interests, what special interests are, and just talking about just talking positively about special interests. So that video's coming out next Tuesday. But actually, just to answer the question now, so I'm not like, so basically I'm not leaving you hanging until Tuesday. Some of my interests, YouTube of course, music. That's my. It's really weird trying to point to people in reverse. Where is it? Right there. My guitars are there. Those are my main interests. Some of my fleeting interests, just to talk about them really quick. Like I had a real interest in like collecting things, mainly stones, shells off the beach. Like even though I would have gone to a beach multiple times, I still felt the need to collect a stone or a seashell from the beach. And like literally I kept it in like a pot for years. And even pine cones. No, they're not pine cones. What are they? Bloody... Do you know the brown things you get off trees and they fall onto the ground? Are those pine cones? I don't think they are. I'm trying to convince myself that they're not, but okay, they are pine cones, never mind. If you don't know what a pine cone is, those are pine cones. I had an obsession as well as collecting stones, well, rocks and seashells. I also had an obsession with collecting pine cones as well. The story that I talked about the most in the video, which I haven't edited yet, so I need to edit it, but I think I'm going to keep the story in. Basically, we were coming down the mountain. Me and my parents were in Tenerife. We were coming down the mountain, and there was just all of these pine cones on the ground. But like the pine cones were like the size of my fist, right? So they were really big pine cones. Oh, so weird. Really big pine cones. Ugh. Anyway, these pine cones were the size of my fist, and we were coming down the mountain, like I say, and I literally said to my dad, "Stop! I want to get a pine cone." So he like really pressed on the brakes really hard and like swerved off the road, like to a safe spot. He didn't like swerve and like crash, like he didn't crash or anything. Like he came off the road, and I literally ran across the road. Like there was nothing coming or anything like that. It was it was like a rural area, but I ran across this road. Took 2 to 3 minutes to find a pine cone that was satisfying to my pine cone interest needs, and ran across back over the road. Got back in the car, and we went on our way. But that was the thing. I was obsessed with collecting things like that. Not as much now, but that was something that was one of my interests. But no, I'm looking forward to posting that video. I've been wanting to do it for a long time. I've had it on my phone for months. I just haven't felt ready to talk about it yet. So that video is going to be coming out on Tuesday. And I've missed a load of comments. Hello everyone, hello. What are some good autism related apps? Ormy, my friend Connor, is one of the people behind Ormy. You can get it on iPhone, well iOS as well. It's basically like a energy accountant app. That's a really good one. Ormy spelled AUMI, in case you want to have a look at it. It's not out. I think it's out on Android. I don't know if you have to pay for them either. I literally don't know because I have an Android, so I don't have iPhones or anything. So, how do you feel about scented candles? I don't own any myself. I do appreciate them very much though. I do appreciate them. I do really love Yankee candles. I've got to be honest. I buy Yankee candles for other people all the time. I don't buy them for myself because, knowing me, I light it and forget I've lit it and walk away and the house will burn down. Hence why I don't have candles. But I do appreciate scented candles very, very much. It would be cool if you spoke more about the band you're in. Well, this channel's an autism channel, so, you know, if it works with the channel and what I'm doing and stuff, then I'll talk about the band more. But to be fair, to be fair, like, we're not really doing that much at the minute. We're going to record in November, so, you know, I'll be posting more about the band next month when we're recording and things. Like on my social medias and things. If you're not following me on social media, links are down below if you want to have a look at that. Hello. Hello. Music Lover 05. I can't say the first word. I'm really sorry. My pronunciation for anything is terrible. Even saying pronunciation, I think it's terrible in my head when I'm saying it. It just sounds terrible to me. So, Iris, it's not mysterious me not talking about my band. It's literally just we're not doing much at the minute, so I don't feel I don't feel the need to talk about it, you know. And plus, I think the mystery is actually a good thing because, you know, when we actually post stuff and talk about the band and we actually put stuff out, it'll be good. So, I love collecting nature things. Yeah, my obsessions / special interests are collecting stones and shells and books and ornaments, Harry Potter, and animals and psychology. Those are really cool. So similar sort of thing, Amy. That's really cool. My fiance really likes Harry Potter. I'm more of a sci-fi guy myself, so that almost sounded like Slipknot. What sounded like Slipknot, David? I'm really confused. Do you like diffusers? I like the idea of diffusers. It's really weird when I see diffusers in the shop. I instantly think of lighting the ends. Like, do you know those like scented sticks? I probably sound like a right noob right now, but do you know those scented sticks? You light them up and they give off smoke and there's a scent. Diffusers just remind me of that. In literal God's honest truth. But no, I like diffusers. They're nice. How long does it take you to film and edit? On a good day, whole process for 3 to 4 hours on a good day. If the video's long, like if it's like the common autism traits, which is like 13 minutes or something, it can take a lot longer because my PC, my laptop loves to crash on me all of the time. I want to get a new laptop. I'm thinking about in the Black Friday sale just saying screw it and just buying a new laptop. Because it's really weird. I'm really good with money. Like I don't really go out, so I'm just good with money. So okay, you know I'm weird, but this lighting you actually look a bit like Dan Stevens. Who's Dan Stevens, Iris? Ooh, it's great that I've got Google up right now. I approve of Dan Stevens. He is a hunk. Ooh. Matthew Crawley. Yeah, yeah. Okay. He's a hunk. I approve. Iris, if you want to go in and marry Dan Stevens, I very much approve of you doing that. Oh dear, dear, dear. I have got loads of spots like underneath my skin and stuff. Random conversation for yeah. It was something you said earlier when you grovelled. Oh right, okay. I do that all the time. I just go just randomly because I just like the noise of just going. Uh, I don't need TV or any other forms of entertainment. I can literally entertain myself just as well. What kind of sci-fi stuff do you like? Star Wars. Star Wars. Absolutely love Star Wars. Um, the only film I've not seen is the Han Solo standalone movie. I've seen all of the I've seen all of the films. I've seen a lot of the cartoons. Um, I just love Star Wars. I just love Star Wars. Love Star Wars. It's just amazing. I always collect stones to make my coat heavier. Natural weighted vest, I guess. But love seashells as well as they feel nice. Mm. Hi Phil. God, pardon me. I think he's really hot. So that is definitely something you should take as a compliment. Oh, thank you. Oh, marry him, yes, please. Iris, do you share? Can I have a bit of Dan Stevens as well? I'm only joking. I'm gonna steal him. What colour are your eyes? Right, everyone, what colour are my eyes? Because the outside is like a dark blue, the inside's like a bluey green, and then I've got like tints of hazel in there. Do you see what I mean? So there's like little hints of hazel in there. It's not like one color. It's just like it's like multiple colors. Everyone comments about my eyes saying, "Oh my god, Andy's eyes are so dreamy. He is so pretty." Then they just look at the rest of me and it's like, ugh. Or maybe that's what I think about myself. I'm like self-deprecating or something or other. I don't know. Woo! Oh god, more comments. Oh my god, blue. I would definitely say blue, bluey green. I would say. Any other autism apps that you would suggest? Hmm, I don't really have any. Actually, there is one. It's emergency chat. I've actually got on my phone. It's basically where you like type out a message, and if you're like in a crisis or you're having a meltdown or something, you can show someone, and basically you can like, if you can't speak or have trouble like communicating your thoughts when you're in a difficult situation, you can pull up the app on your phone, give it to someone, and basically you can write down like what is happening, I guess, in case people don't understand or you can't communicate that. That's one I've got on my phone. I've never had to use it, but it's more of a just in case sort of thing. Um, to be honest, with other autism apps, I don't really know of any, which I should, considering I do run an autism channel. Something I definitely need to look up in the future. You're marrying Dan Stevens. What's your missus gonna say? David, to be fair, she did say if Brendan Urie came to our house. Well, Brendan Urie is the singer from Panic at the Disco. Like, if Brendan Urie came and said, like, P loved her, she would drop me like a stone. So, I know she's joking about that. I think. I don't know. God knows. Are you going to invite her to the wedding? No, I don't think so. Where are you from? I don't know why, but I've always been curious about your accent and where you're from. Okay. It's basically I'm from Newcastle upon Tyne in the UK. So I basically have a northern accent. Just to show you on a map, because I know there's more than there's people from all over the place on the chat. Just to give you a geographical idea of where I am in the UK, just generally. Right. That dot, that red one, that's where I am. That's where London is. And that's where Manchester is. And this is the UK. And that is the Tyne Bridge. That is the Tyne Bridge. That is the Sage. Really pretty. So yeah, I'm from Newcastle. I'm not going to obviously say where I'm actually living right now, because that would be very, very silly. And I find it really funny when people disclose where they live on the internet. I think it's hilarious. You're a Geordie, I had no idea. It is literally the accent. It throws people off. Night, Charlotte. Have a good day at school. Tomorrow. I'll just binge watch Downton Abbey. Yeah. Your eyes just really stand out. Oh, thank you. Hi, Gary. Hey, Andy. I applied for a job today in admin, but it was it was too many hours. How stressful was it when you were going to the job center? Very stressful. Very, very stressful. Um, because obviously you've got to give the job center a detailed account of what you did each and every week. Well, at least that's what I had to do when I was job hunting. I guess it is stressful, but really at the end of the day, their best interest that they are there to help you find a job. Maybe not necessarily the right job for you, but I think it is important to remember that they are there to help, I guess. Even if it doesn't appear like that sometimes. But, I mean, I think that's the thing with the world of work as well. It's not always accommodating, and that is kind of rubbish, to be perfectly honest. But just keep on trying, Gary. Honestly, you just gotta keep on going with it, and something will come up eventually. I mean, the job I'm currently in, it's ideal for me. It works. I don't plan on going anywhere well, anytime soon, but that could change. What type of stimming do you do? Foot tapping, I do that quite a lot. I do rock backwards and forwards sometimes. I do chew quite a lot, hence why I have the Chewy Gems and things like that. That's why I promote Chewy Gem on the channel quite often as well. If you want to know anything about Chewy Gem, the affiliate links are down below. If you buy anything from the Chewy Gem site, basically I get a commission on it, and it does really help the channel out as well. So, but yeah, no, like chewing, that is my thing. I never actually realised up until I was promoting Chewy Gem stuff how much I actually chew on stuff, like on pens and things. I never thought about it up until I started working with them. What else do I do? I can't really think right now. My brain is kind of frazzled at the moment. Would you have kids in the future and why? Hey Linda, would you have kids in the future? Yeah, I would. And why? Because I would love to have a little mini me, a couple of mini me's, maybe 3 mini me's. God, that would be awful. I'd feel so sorry for Nicola if it was like 3 of miniature me's running around, being like mine, 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 you know, all the time. That would just be terrible. No problem, Gary. I'm back. I can't. Charlotte, if you need help falling asleep, why don't you think of sheep? Think of like a massive fence and one sheep is going after the other. That's what helps me get to sleep. Or maybe watch a really watch a YouTube video. I always fall asleep to YouTube videos. I'm trying to think of what I fall asleep to. It's mainly like Philip DeFranco's videos I fall asleep to. It's really weird. I love Philip. I love Phil to bits. I love what he is doing and everything. But sometimes I'll end up falling asleep to his PDSs. Weird. Yes, those diaries are a pain in the butt. Especially if you get anxiety filling in forms. I hate doing that for the job centre. Yeah. I'll be ready for mini-me's. No. Yeah, Linda, fire away with your question. If you got a question for me, just fire it away at me. Wear a Santa hat in your next YouTube live stream. I mean, I could do. Does everyone want me to wear a Santa hat? I mean, I could try and find one, I guess. Or I could keep it for Christmas, because I do plan on doing some Christmassy stuff. I plan on doing a like Christmas autism meme review. I plan on doing a Christmas Q&A. I actually plan on talking about Christmas and how it like relates to autism. Well, how autism can impact on Christmas, not in a positive way and a negative way. As an Aspie, I struggle with unstructured creativity. Do you have any tips to help with this? Unstructured creativity. What do you mean, my friend? Actually, I'll all right. All right, I see what you mean. So like brainstorming and things where like it all randomly comes out. I don't know. I just when I'm thinking I guess the thing that I do when it comes to creative stuff is I'll just write down the initial idea and then depending on what it is, I'll try and like structure how I'm gonna do that idea. So I mean, for example, um, I mean, there's been a couple of videos where I've done like movie related things, like I've like filmed like a little like movie video thing. I had the initial idea of what I wanted in terms of a script and things, well, it had the idea of what I wanted to do. Like, I had the idea of doing 3 miniature videos in like one video. And I guess it was actually sitting down and formulating a plan. So thinking, what do I want from the video, for example, and you know, things like that. I guess it's like trying to find a thing creatively that'll work for you. I hope that helps. I feel like it was a bit of a really rubbish answer, to be honest. Do you meditate? No, I don't meditate. Do you know about Greta Thunberg and the climate movement she started? If so, yes. If yes, what do you think about it? Firstly, I really like what Greta is doing. I think she's a very, very strong, independent woman. Uh, I I think she's really, really great. I don't necessarily agree with all the things she's talking about, but I can respect her enough by saying I respect her. You know, and plus I don't really know enough about it to really comment on that, but I don't agree with things that people have said about her personally, about how she's like monotone in the way she speaks, um, and like the other things about how she's. I mean, that person on Fox News that called her mentally ill, I got really frustrated with that. I was actually quite angry. I was like, yes, she might be autistic. It's not a mental illness. Let's just clear that up right there. Yes, she may have OCD as well, and depression, but she's clearly someone who knows what she wants. I do worry about Greta very much because she is being thrusted into the media limelight, obviously with good reason, but I think it's obviously concerning having someone of that age and who is on the spectrum who could potentially she I guess she has shown vulnerability in her speeches, especially with the one at the UN. Like she was like emotionally upset. So obviously I do worry about her, but I do respect what she's doing. I quite like her. I don't necessarily understand or agree with some of the things that she says, but I can I respect her. I respect her and her views. You know, that's a really good question. Uh, Christmas. What are your favorite Christmas films? Um, Deck the Halls. Deck the Halls is an absolutely amazing film. It's got Danny DeVito in it. It also has Matthew Broderick. I can't pronounce his name. I've always had trouble pronouncing names. I am terrible. I am really, really terrible. Uh, I mean, like working with a black sheet of paper. Oh God. I mean, like working from a blank sheet of paper. Get inspired by others, maybe. Like have a look around. See what other people are doing. Maybe that'll inspire you. Falling asleep watching YouTube. Here I am pouring my heart out and being honest about my condition, and you're you're snoring the whole time. No, David, I'm seeing your comments. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate you very much. Do a tips for starting a YouTube channel video. To be fair, Drew, I think the Q&A that I did talking about YouTube, I think covered everything I wanted to say. To be honest, there was a lot more footage than the video that I posted, but it would have just gone on forever. It would literally have gone on forever. And plus, that's not the point of my channel. The point of my channel is about understanding autism from an autistic adult's perspective, namely me. So, again, not having a go. I'm just, you know, will play, will play an Xbox help me fall asleep? Maybe. Oh, hi Katie. It bugs me when other high function autistic people decide that they can't do things before they've ever tried. It's it is very important to know your limits, but sometimes is it okay to push yourself? What I'd say is if you haven't tried something and then say you can't do it without trying, I think that's I don't know. I've always said to myself personally, if I don't give things a go, then I'm never gonna know what it's like. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. That's where you find you either like something or don't like something. But I think it's always good to push yourself because you never know what's gonna happen. I mean, if I didn't push myself with this YouTube thing, I wouldn't be here now still doing it. And I wouldn't have found a different kind of happiness from doing it. So it's a really good question though. Did you see the video on Stephanie Bethany's channel? No, I still need to watch it. It's just about finding time to watch other people's videos sometimes. I mean, it's a 20-minute video as well. I do like Stephanie, I do. It's just, it's not even the fact that it's a long video, it's just, I don't know, I feel like when watching autism stuff, you have to be in like a certain kind of place to watch them. And when I'm in bed and stuff, that's the majority of the time that when I'm watching YouTube, it's in bed. So I like to watch just random stuff, like funny stuff most of the time. So, no, so basically, still haven't watched it. Just, still haven't watched it. I just need to find the time. I have autism too, along with other things, and I'll always do my best to be as independent as possible. I think it is important to try things before you decide that it's more than you can handle. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely agree with you, Kay. What do you do when people don't understand you? Or I always get. Give me a sec. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? When people don't understand you, I always get in a loop of saying the same thing to explain, like I can't find other words to describe it. Want to break. Um, I guess trying to put things in a different way. Maybe a different method as well. When I try to verbalize stuff and people don't understand what I mean, I guess taking time to think about what you're saying helps. Maybe writing it down or something like that as well. Because I think I don't know, verbal communication. It's the one thing that don't I don't really do well at. I know I talk on YouTube videos and things, but it takes a lot for me to concentrate and be like blah 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 blah. I mean, even in this live stream, I've gone off on tangents and gone blah, 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 and stuff like that. So um, I guess for me, I just try to get my point across. Maybe diversify the way I'm saying it just to help. I guess. All right. Uh, all right. I'm gonna answer the next 5 questions, not including these. So next 5 questions I'll answer and I might call it a day there. But what types of therapies were you in? Do you remember them fondly? I had communication skills. So like the way people communicate and things like how I communicate and stuff. That was one. Beyond that, I didn't really have any other kinds of therapy. I did like activities and things, which helped. The communication lessons and stuff really did help, and I remember them very, very fondly. Um, I lost. It's really funny actually. The support tutor that I had, she was with me in primary school, secondary school, and even at college. I saw her at college as well. So through most of my life, I still stayed in contact with my communications tutor teacher person, which was quite nice. So I do remember it fondly. Beyond any other therapies, didn't really have any as far as I know. Where did you buy my llamas? I didn't buy my llamas. Nicola bought my llamas, and she got them from the entertainer. She bought them from the entertainer. And Henry and Larry are just the best. The best ever. Does tiredness and fatigue affect your autism? Yes. Yes, absolutely. It really, really does. When I'm really tired, I just can't concentrate. I mean, I'm even struggling just with this live stream, to be honest. But I'm just pushing on through because I want to do this live stream, and I'm really enjoying it. It's just nice, giving my time to people who watch, I guess. So no, it really affects it, like fatigue and stuff, because I'm like I get really scatterbrained most of the time, but I'm really tired. Basically, my ability to plan stuff just goes out the window. I just can't concentrate. I just get really irritable, and just everything just seems to take a lot more effort to do when I'm like really tired and fatigued and stuff. And things just seem to annoy me a lot more easily, which is not great, but that is something that happens. Hence why I have to take breaks for myself, like the whole thing with me saying I'm dropping down to a video a week from this point forward on the channel, because I don't know, I take on a lot as well. That's the other thing as well. Like I'll take a lot on, and then when it reaches the point of, oh my god, I'm doing too much, it's kind of like I've just reached that point, and I just don't know how to break away or something. There was a point to that whole sentence, but I've just completely lost it. So yeah, just to answer the question, fatigueness and tiredness are a thing. Hello. Second Corey starts right now. Hi from Florida. Hello from the UK. When will the next live stream take place? I don't know. Hi Jade. Hopefully sometime soon. The next live stream. I am thinking next month actually of doing a themed live Q&A. Not Q&A, sorry. A themed video. I was thinking about doing like autism and relationships and things for like a live video, because I saw that another YouTuber does quite well with those videos, and I want to try it myself and see if the videos that I make, where I edit them and stuff, I'm wanting to try and bring that into a live format and see if it works. Or maybe I'll just be casual like I am right now with this one. I don't know. But hi Jade, hope you're doing well. Actually, I said I was gonna answer 5 videos. I tell you what, actually, because I've been doing this live stream for an hour and 18 minutes. Let's get up to an hour and 30, and we'll call it a day. There, not right now though. Not right now. So I've got 11 minutes left. I like your drink. Thank you. Pepsi Max. I wish this video was sponsored, but it's not. Nah, I like Pepsi Max. Controversial, Pepsi or Coca-Cola? You watching this live stream right now? Hit me with your answers. Do you prefer Pepsi or do you prefer Coca-Cola? Pepsi. Pepsi. Coca-Cola all the way. Ask you anything at all because I have a super awkward question. I prefer Pepsi. Jade, ask away. Ask away. As long as it's not like. As long as it's not like. Um. I don't. I don't know. I don't know. What's your question, Jade? Like I say, it literally asks me anything. Literally, this live stream, it's gonna be staying up on the channel anyway, just so people get to know me a little bit better and things like that. So, ask away. Ask away. I just think Pepsi is gross, sorry, but then again, I barely drink any fizzy drinks anymore. Fair enough. Coca-Cola lovers must turn into Pepsi lovers. I like both of them equally. I prefer both of them equally. I just tend to go for Pepsi Max because it's just nice. It doesn't make me feel as ill either, so... Are you vanilla or... Jade, I am vanilla. I'm not gonna answer. I'm not gonna say the other word. He... David, I do like Iron Brew as well. I'm not popist. I'm not fizzy drinkist. Don't cancel IndieAndy. Hashtag IndieAndy is over party. Oh God, can you imagine the day? Can't sleep. Any tips? Sheep. I think like what you said about playing Xbox. Um, relaxing music. Relaxing music is another thing that helps me sleep as well. Are you more aware of the ability to succeed for social? Mike, I don't know what you mean. Do you play Fortnite? I don't play Fortnite. I don't really play games, to be honest. I appreciate games. Like I watch game commentaries and things. There's a guy who plays Final Fantasy games, like Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy 12. Dan's great. Really love his commentary on things. I just love I love I love his like passion, and the way he narrates stuff is really good. I like him a lot. Have you had many relationships? I've had about. See, that's a bit of a weird question because I would say that the main the best, well, the longest relationship I've had is with Nicola, and we've been together 6 years. But before that, the longest relationship I had was like nearly 2 months. So I would say I've had a few, but this one's like the first real serious. Well, I wouldn't even say that. I would say I've had a few, but there's only been like 3 or 4 that have been serious. But this one I'm in right now is the best. Ah, that's true. Weighted blankets are really good. I need to get myself one. I need to get myself one. Popish sounds like a band on X Factor. We are Popish. Yeah. What I did see that. Sorry. What consoles have you played on? PlayStation, Xbox. That's about it. Mm. Boom! Boom, boom, boom. Hi, Says. I really got to sleep. Thank you for the live and answering my questions. Oh, no problem. No problem at all. Take care of yourself. Hello, Says. What's your fave Pokemon? Umbreon. Umbreon is my favorite Pokemon of all time. It's the colours. Honest, quite literally, it's just the colours. I mean, how can you say no to that? That is the best thing ever. So cute. Right. I'm loving how this live stream's turned out. Like, it's really good. Pikachu all the way. Xbox, hashtag Xbox for life. I agree, Galactic Gamer 72. I agree. Amazon weighted blankets are great and cheap. Oh. I might have to look at that. What about shiny Umbreon? I don't mind a good shiny Umbreon. Dragonites are cool. Gengars are cool, but Umbreon, man. Umbreon! Bloody Umbreon! You gotta love Umbreon, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love it! Because I said so. I'm only joking. Oh my god. I'm only joking. Garchomp. I like the design of Garchomp, but no. I've got a spot right in the, like, practically in the middle of my forehead, and it's annoying. Look at it. It's really funny because I can just see myself in the camera, like not you right there, but like on the side, and I'm just looking at myself, and it's so annoying. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I've made everyone notice now. God. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Right, has anyone got any other questions for me? Because I am close to wrapping this lovely live stream up. Do you like cats? Yes. Well, I did make a video about it. How cats can help autistic people. It's on my channel if you want to have a look at it. Are you British, mate? Are you British, mate? Are you British? Yeah. I actually said I was from Newcastle upon Tyne. If you know where that is, you know where that is. I have a... Oh, it's okay, Jay. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. I actually forgot that I did... I actually forgot I did that video until you actually mentioned it there, Jade. Oh, God. Can you post on IGTV more? Yeah, I guess so. Guess I could. Want to see my cat? Yes, Jade, please send me a picture of your kitty. It would be lovely. However, man. David, what have I done? What have I done? Do you get that response? What have I done? Do you have memory problems? I have tons. I forget everything all of the time. My memory is like a sieve. My head is like a sieve. Literally, stuff goes in the top. Like, stuff will come in here. It'll just fizzle out into gloop and glob and gloop and glob and gloop and glob. That sounded tasty. Gloop and glob coming to a store near you. Ooh, yeah. God, I'm such a sad person. Why do people subscribe? All right. I see what you mean, David. Sorry. How man? What you doing, like? Gan down the tune. God, that's such a generic way of talking, Geordie. If you're not from the UK, basically Geordie is a person that is from Newcastle upon Tyne, which is where I live. Away, man! get down the tune like. Gonna get some scran. Gonna get some scran. Oh god. I'm literally everyone's leaving. Was there a vote in Canada today? I didn't know. I didn't know. Do you live by the beach? No. I used to when I was living with my parents, but not now. I live somewhere else in the countryside and stuff. Yeah, I thought you guys did. It's kind of weird how people from Scotland, people from Scotland talk like this all of the time, where they have like slurred accents. Sorry, I've just offended like everyone. I'm really sorry. Are you gonna dress up for Halloween? No, I don't plan on going out for Halloween because it's a Thursday and literally I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna just cripple into a ball of anxiety and stress because one of my colleagues is off work for like 4 days next week, and I'm basically picking up their work, even though they don't pick up my work because they are. Um, yeah. I wasn't saying you talk like that, David. I was talking generically. Oh God. Well, I didn't know that, Jay. Well, actually, no. I think I did hear about it actually. Um, if you live in Canada, please remember to vote. I just realised that Geordie and Glaswegian accents are very similar. Yeah, I guess they are. I guess they are. Did you know I'm autistic too? Yes, Galactic Gamer. You mentioned it before, I believe. Yes, you did. What is your favourite treats for Halloween? That's a good question. Are you doing anything for Halloween? No, I'm not doing anything for Halloween because, uh, like I say, I'm covering someone at work because they're off for 4 days, even though they don't deserve it. But you didn't hear that from me. Right, okay. Galactic Gamer, don't worry. Don't worry about it. I'm sure David's not offended by anything. Like like this live stream, like just like my videos in general, just for people to just come and do, just express themselves. It's all good. It's all good. Honestly, all good. Right. So I feel like this will be a good place to say I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna end the live stream here. Thank you very much for coming along and spending your time with me. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you got something from me answering your questions and things. If you want me to do another video like this in some time, let me know on the repeat or something like that. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more from videos, there's links to playlists in the description. And remember, I am going to be going down to one video per week on a Tuesday. So make sure if you want to stay up to date with the channel, you're subscribed, have your notifications on all, and I will see you very, very soon. And good night, everyone. It's great to see you Tuesdays. Have a safe night and have a great night, everyone, and bye for now.